Hello, and welcome to Everything Everywhere with Chaz. I know it's been a while. It's been probably 2 weeks since I posted, and first let me give you guys a little update on what has been going on. Long story, very short. I had to get a tooth removed. One of them was a cavity that was building up into the root canal and actually devouring my brain. Like, I could not think. It should have hit me earlier, because for like 2 weeks straight I've been holding the pain in. Been trying my best not to go to the hospital or a dentist to have this removed, because I just was like, in my head, I'm like, what is this pain? I've never felt this. I've never had a cavity in my 40 years of living, and never had a cavity, and I'm surprised to even know what that felt like. So yeah, had to get my tooth removed. It was affecting my nerves. Well, that specific tooth was giving me the headaches. I couldn't eat, I couldn't drink anything. It hurt doing anything. It hurt even talking. So that's another reason why I wasn't making these videos. And they removed one of them, but I still have my wisdom teeth that has to be removed, because that's the one that's causing the damage to the nerves and everything else. Luckily, I have to get that removed soon, right after they remove the stitches from this little bad boy right here. And yeah, once they remove the stitches from that one, I'll be able to do the procedure for my wisdom teeth to be removed. But unfortunately, I might miss work again. I might miss doing videos once they do that again, because probably will be in pain for another week or two. But yes, now that I am okay to react, to listen to these beautiful tracks, hopefully my speech can be a good, because I don't know. But yeah, hopefully my speech can be good. So yeah, we're gonna get into the reactions right now. Thank you all for the support. Thank you all for the amazing subscribers that have been subscribing to the channel lately. Yeah, so we're definitely going to get into some Ren, and let's go ahead and get into some Ren. Feels good to be back, though. I'll tell you that much. I miss this channel. I miss you guys. Let's do it. All right, guys, so here we are. Today we're going to be doing Ren, the Tale of Jenny and Screech, and I believe Violet. Yeah, we're going to do Violet too. We're going to do Violet. This video is 13. There go my boys. Me. All right, so there goes, oh man. Okay, it's okay, I'm not dying. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna do the Tale of Jenny and Screech and Violet. This video is about 13 minutes and 31 seconds long, so I should be used to this by now when it comes to Ren tracks now. Obviously the longer the better, because it makes the experience like, let's go, So, speaking of let's go, let's go. Let's hear that shit, baby. Oh, you singing that guitar again. He is a very talented person. Wow.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny walked alone, she was dragging her feet. She was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before she wanted to escape. Can you blame? Well, on the very same night, in a different place, there walked this hooded young youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old and out of his brain. He'd been smoking ganja with the boys, James, he grew up to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech, he was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief. At 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul.
I know people that way.
Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared. Usually she was alright, but it was like there was something in the air. A divine intervention telling her to beware. Maybe intuition bugging her and making her so scared. Sirens sound in the distance at the beat of Jenny's feet. A symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets. Jenny turns a corner, their eyes they meet. Up or go Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me. If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't fucking look at me. I mean it, bitch, are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, go? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech, reach with the sheep, with the blade, with the
I'm visualizing everything while he's singing. It's beautiful.
The slice concrete,
messed
and he
up.
swung
Beautiful.
possessed with the devil in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath.
Oh man.
It was a quiet dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny lay still on the cold concrete. She's found somewhere to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, 'cause she'd walked it about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped. It's such a shame.
Wow. Such a beautiful voice too. Such a shame. Okay. We're doing Screech now. All right. I love the melodies he's tuning onto this guitar. It's beautiful.
Our story, it starts right at the end. At the life of poor Jenny, clocked out like Big Ben. Dear Screech, dear boy, where did he go? He melted into the black night just like snow. Patrick, man, let me in, please open the door. I think I fucked up, Patrick, really fucked up, man, I'm not sure. I got crazy, left this lady lying still on the floor. I think I killed her, Patrick, come on, man, I can't knock no more. But Screech kept on knocking till his knuckles became sore. But there's no sign of Patrick down at number 54. No refuge for our villain, for the bitter hands of fate, with something far more sinister in mind that does away.
Okay.
Hey, babe, are you in? No, nothing really, I'm just a bit tired, listen. Can I swing around yours for a few moments? I just really miss you, babe. What the fuck do you mean you're busy? You fucking bitch! For fuck's sakes!
He's losing it. I mean, I would too.
Siren sound
Situation
approaching like a banshee in the night. The shrill cry of justice cutting like the sharpest knife. But Screech was never one to run, not one to miss a fight. One hand upon his blade, he turned to face the blue lights. Come on then, you fucking cunts, let's fucking have you then. I am Screech, I'm the boss, I'm the ender of men. You think that uniform you're wearing means that you own these streets? These are my fucking streets, and they call me fucking Screech. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", working London on the night shift. What he didn't think he'd see Jenny was a boy running at him like an animal possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest.
Pow. 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 And there goes Screech. Damn.
Story, it ends right at the start. Young Screech and poor Jenny lying 1 street apart.
Damn.
An officer shaken by the boy that he claimed. 2 bodies lay lifeless, and it's such a shame. It's such a shame.
It is. It really is. These actions that people do don't realize how bad they affect someone else. But yeah, let's see what Violet holds for us now. Such a talented individual. Wow. Now I play guitar and I play drums, but my level of expertise when it comes to guitar is not like this. Drums, different story.
London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beats and bloodstained sheets, Our Lady weeps, she's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's tale.
Guitar, baby. Love it. Love this shit.
Violet was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took her tie but never left the room. I'll spare you with the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew. Violet was a silent girl, she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick. Violet was a silent girl and Violet she fell fast. See, Stevie was a wrong un, but he sure knew how to charm her. Every night he took her tie but never left the room. History repeats itself, he'd paint her black and blue and dark. She never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance. Violet, why are you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. You fucking slut, I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood splat, bone crack, knick knack, paddy whack, one to the jaw when the tooth spat, detached fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess, he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I wanna do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence. Wait. Say something, Violet. Not one word. She stays quiet.
Violet's not there. She's gone.
London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See, Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet, she was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, if I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive. The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim. In London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on these very streets. Two twins are lying side by side. A girl named Jenny and a boy named Screech.
Damn. Wow. They ended up being in the same spot. Okay, that was definitely a great 3-part introduction to 3 separate characters and all tie in to one specific plot. All right, let's start with Jenny. Jenny, for a fact, is a prime example of how, how it is to be a woman in the streets. Even walking in the streets late at night is, it could be very terrifying. It's because you never know what can happen, right? You never know what can happen, and it's sad. It's a very sad story. In this particular story, I'm not sure if she was part of the streets, if you know what I mean, or if she was just randomly just walking in the streets. I have to go back and hear it, but it's a very sad tale when it came to Jenny. As far as Screech is concerned, you can tell that society failed him. You can tell that he's a very troubled individual, from what I gathered when it came to the expressions that Ren was singing it. Very troubled individual. You can tell like the streets basically were his jungle. That was his way of expressing everything. His hatred towards life in general. Obviously his encounter with the police was his definite ending. And, a lot of it stems down to how society portrays you and fails you at a rate that everyone needs to understand. It's not the individual a lot of times, it's the help that they need. And sometimes no, for real, sometimes it could be the individual. But yeah, his story came to a tragic end, especially when it came to him wilding out on the cops like that. And it's something that we see in today's society growing and growing and growing, regardless of the fact. And when it came to Violet is, wow, Violet's story resonates a lot because one, I've been around the domestic violence kind of scene. When it came to my family, they were very toxic. They were out there. the constant yelling, the abuse, the screaming. It affects, as a child, it does affect you. And growing up, mentally, I've only been into therapy once in my whole life, but I definitely let that out in therapy. I'll tell you that much. When it comes to domestic violence abuse, like you can tell she was just a silent woman and just kept it to herself, but at the end of the day, the abuser is always going to abuse, unfortunately. And that's a very tragic story. That's something that I personally can relate to and visually seeing. It's always a hard thing. You don't want your children around it. You don't want to see any of that because it will affect you in the long run. And that's just the thing, right? When you get into a relationship, you think everything else is all hunky-dory, but the person you're with won't show their true colors until probably a week, maybe a couple years from now, maybe a decade from now, so you always have to choose your partner wisely. Choose it wisely. But that was a tragic story. For Ren's performance, for him, I can tell because I'm a video producer. And I can tell he did a lot of this in one take. And kudos to him. He's an amazing performer. And the fact that he's able to do this in one run, just like that, straight, no cuts, I applaud you, my brother. I applaud you, my brother. That is amazing to me. To me, that's amazing. But eyes. Sorry, guys. My eyes is itching. Hopefully I get some money. Yeah. That's supposed to be a hand, right? If your hand itches, you get money. I don't know. These phenomenons. No. I'm bugging out. Sorry. Don't mind me. But yes, Ren, the story, the tale of Jenny and Screech and Violet. Have you heard it? And if you have, what do you think of it? And comment down below and let me know what you guys think I should do next when it comes to Ren or any other performer you might think I'd be interested in. I'm open to everything. I'm open to EDM. I'm open to different languages as well. Different countries have amazing music that I've noticed. Norwegian music is amazing to me. I love Norwegian music. But yeah, any other genre of music you guys want me to hear and check out, by all means, I'm open, very open to the idea of new music. I'm very open to the new idea of new music. It's music. Music to my ears calms my soul, and I love it. So, yeah. With that being said, guys, we are done. Finito. Out of here. Bye.